What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Ultimate Road to Glory series. I don't usually ask for that many likes, right? Or sometimes I do. All that I'm going to say, please do drop a like. FIFA 17, I think our most amount of likes on a video was 8,000. On FIFA 18, episode 1 got over 10k likes. We smashed the target. I'm not asking for any like target, but I'm just saying this should be the most liked video. We have achieved 40-0 in the weekend. 40! Me, 40-0. And although I'd love to sit here and say my gameplay has dramatically improved, I now know how to beat past players for skill, my defending is incredible, it's not the case. This weekend I should have finished on 37-3, and I will openly admit that. One game I backed out against a pro, I saw his vitality kit, and I was in the position of 39-0. If you think that that's a good time for me to practice or like get a game against a pro to cement myself as a 40-0 type of guy, it doesn't work like that. I don't want to play a pro when I'm in that position. Gladly, during the week I'll play a pro and I'll better myself, but in the weekend league I'm looking to get a 40. No, I'm not looking to get a 40-0 because I'm not at that level. And then another game I won on penalties, which could have gone either way. You know what penalties are like. And then we faced against a subscriber, and this guy I think we came up against him when I was 25-0. I've got the messages that I'll show you after this. He said to me, good game, I'm a fan of the series, but he believed that he should have won. And straight up, hands up, he deserved to beat me. I had 2 shots all game. Me, 2 shots all game. I'm usually having like 10 or 12 shots, like anywhere between there, a match. And he narrowed me down to 2 shots, and both of those went in. Okay, like he deserved to beat me. Nothing more to say about that. And then I had a top 100 battle when I was 38-0, and I think the guy sniped me. Bailey, I think he goes under the name of. You're going to be seeing the match itself. I was 38-0 going into the match, and I ended up winning 2-1 against him. And he complained on Twitter. Well, I don't think he really complained. He was just annoyed with the way I played. But I see it like this. I'm in a position where at the time I was going for 40-0, and if you're upset with the way I slowed down the game, you shouldn't have sniped me in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, if you're complaining with the way I played, you were the one that was trying to beat me. So we just learned how to. Well, this weekend I've really been adapting, knowing how to kind of win a match instead of like going out and playing like how I would usually play. I'm playing for percentages, and that's something that I brought into my game. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm like a 40-0 or even like a 38 win kind of guy, which isn't the case. My FIFA playing ability has hit its peak now. I'm really realistic, like a 36 win guy in the weekend league. On a good weekend, I get 36 wins. The extra odd win though, that's when you've got to play for percentages against good players. And instead of me looking to get, like, say I'm in a game where it's 2-1, why am I going to be going for that 3rd goal? Although it would be awesome to get a 2-goal cushion, I'm not like that good to be dictating every single match and controlling it. And I was speaking to #Ryan, I was 30-0 at the time, and he said, you can do it. And I thought, nah, it's never going to happen. I'll end up losing and I'll get maybe like 37 wins, which would be awesome because that would be top 100. And he said to me, you've got to kill the games. Like, you just have to. He was explaining like what I've just said to you. You've got to kill the games off where you play for percentages and you look to get the extra win. So if I went into the mindset of trying to outscore Bailey, he probably would have got the win over me, but as I slowed down the game, that was the extra win, and that's what I would actually recommend you guys to do. There's no, like, I think there's no shame in it. Like, just think about it like this. You're adapting to the current game. If you think that your opponent is going to be able to control possession against you, you need to hold possession against them. The best form of defense is either attack and outscoring your opponent, which sometimes does work, but against good people you're going to be exposed and get caught in the counter, or another form of defense is holding possession. And that's what I'm starting to do, and that's one of the reasons why I like the 4-2-3-1 so much. And I was thinking, actually, why can't I defend in a 4-1-2-1-2 if I can quite clearly get, although I got lucky in some games, I can get 40-0. I think it's my mindset and the way I play in a 4-1-2-1-2. What I can use as an example is the way Gorilla plays. He is a counter-attacking type guy where he's relentless. Every single attack he goes on is just so quick. He gets the ball up to the strikers and bang, 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 bang. And against even good players, they can't deal with that because the attacks just so often, and he's very good at skilling and just finding space. Now, with me playing like that, I might end up scoring like maybe 2 or 3 goals a game, but then that leaves me exposed at the back. Whereas in a 4-2-3-1, that's not my style. I slow down the game, I play possession, and then at times I'll change the tempo in a match, I'll speed it up, and I'll get the goal. And I'm starting to realise as well, what's the point in me creating 8 chances in a match, which it might be lucky, I might get the goal, I might not, and they're rushed plays. Why don't I narrow, and I've been doing this, I've narrowed it down, and I'm maybe now creating 2 to 3 clear-cut opportunities in a match, and I'll play the extra pass. And I know that some people have been commenting that, saying, I've noticed that your composure inside the box, you've got like the extra pass. And one thing that I picked up of playing I think it's the Leon Pro now, Rafsko. I don't know how I still don't know how to say his name, but I just felt like when I was against him, he was very good, and he's much better than me reading the play, and I could never get at that level. But what he was finding was the extra pass, like up his sleeve. I thought I was in a good position to tackle him, and before I know it, he's made like an extra pass, and then bang, I've got the an extra pass. It's like how have you read that? And that's what's creating him a guaranteed goal. And I think that's one of the reasons why pros are so composed, because they are confident in their own ability that they're going to be able to create those chances, like maybe 4 really good chances in a match while maintaining a good defense. Because I don't think that there's really much of a difference between an Elite 2 guy versus a casual top 100 player. The extra wins are just playing for percentages really, because the ability on FIFA, if you check the FUT Champions channel, some pros come up against like Elite 2 guys or Elite 3 and they might have won like 3-2. So obviously the ability on FIFA for these Elite 2 guys, they can defend, they can attack. It's just like I explained, playing for percentages. But what I want to do next month, right, is I know that my mindset in a 4-1-2-1-2 is to play quickly. I want to adjust the tactics. Like this month I'm not going to do it because we are in such a good position for top 100 monthly. It's unbelievable. All that we need now is 2 wins. Literally, it's 2 wins. What am I talking about? We need 2 weekends of like 32 wins, and that will be enough. If I choke that, I'm literally the worst. I do not want to choke. I want to go 37 wins again, like 40. It's never happening. But what I'm trying to say is next weekend, I'm going to continue playing like I have been playing. And then next month, we're going to be going into a 4-3-1-2. And I'm going to adjust the tactics where it's going to suit me playing slow. Well, not so much slow, but I need to be able to hold possession against opponents. In a narrow formation, I'm rushed, and I feel like that's the way I play. In a 4-2-3-1, I've just adapted now, and although I'd recommend having 2 strikers up top, which is very important, I've just learned how to attack with 1 striker. And although I'm at a complete disadvantage against very good players, I'm able to hold possession and see games out now. So that's just the real difference in my gameplay. And defending, a lot of people say, well, you must be able to defend against these people if you've gone 40-0. And I can't really see the improvements that I've made in defending. All that I am really is making sure that they don't attack the back 4. I do everything in my power to win the ball in the midfield because I'm just not comfortable at the back. But after having watched pro players play, they also concede a lot of goals. Like Megabit, I was watching his stream. Unfortunately, he's German, so I can't understand anything that he's saying. He conceded like 4 or 5 goals in a match. So if a pro player like that is conceding 5 goals and I'm over here maybe conceding like 2 goals, 3 goals, I think I'm doing something right. But I know that myself, I look to perfect things. I've always been like a perfectionist to the point where I'll strive for perfection, but it won't be perfect. And maybe my defending is alright. I mean, we won Fatal and I was able to keep a couple of clean sheets, so maybe I'm not as bad as maybe I'm making out, but I definitely don't feel that I'm a pro level type of defending, because I came up against a pro and got absolutely smashed. But that's something that I'm looking to better myself with and just make improvements. And I look at the team, right, and what we made, which was the upgrade of Neymar, it wasn't really the upgrade that we were looking for, because Alessandrini, there's nothing wrong with the guy. He is better than Neymar for me, just straight up. His finishing is overpowered, his pace is just great. He has everything that I'm looking for, and Lozano in like a right attacking midfield position, there's no need to upgrade those. What I am looking for is a striker that has the physical stats, that can hold on to possession for me and then run through. A Cristiano Ronaldo or an R9 Ronaldo, you know? And that's going to come, hopefully, after, well, the rewards. So, as we finish top 100, 7th in the world, it is just, I can't actually believe right now we've hit 40-0, but 7th in the world is going to be giving us 200,000 coins, 4 100k packs, and remember last week we didn't open up the 100k, the Team of the Week packs. We're going to have 2 lots of, 22 informed players. How many coins are we going to make? 2 million, 3 million coins? And if we do, I'm looking to bring in Cristiano Ronaldo and play him as a striker, or any other icon that we might look to afford. I don't know, man. Oh god, I'm so excited for that. So that's what I'm looking ready to do. Better myself as a FIFA player to be bringing you the best possible content. And I'm really happy that we just was able to achieve that. And I had some people on Twitter say like, oh, you use the 4G no loss glitch or whatever it is. And to be honest with you, like, I take that as sort of a positive comment. And I had someone else say, oh, you just got a pro player to play for you. If you're considering like what I've done and have achieved as a pro player, I'm looking at that in a positive light. But it is a shame that some people do think that I've cheated, which definitely isn't the case. If you think, hand on heart, like I've cheated and I've got 40-0 and I've risked the Road to Glory account for an extra couple of wins in the weekend league, because last weekend we finished on 38 wins. I'm usually like 36, 37 in the weekend league, but I feel like I've got to that level now. So if you think that I'm going to be glitching or using cheats to get an extra 3 wins to go 40-0, you must be mad. Like, that's never going to happen. So I just think it's an absolute honor that some people are actually saying that, because we've achieved 40-0. This moment right here is incredibly special, because you will never see it again unless there's a miracle and the EA gods once again are on my side. But there's so much that goes into a 40-0. Skill, luck, a lot of luck, and yeah, it's just mentality really, and how you're approaching each individual game. 40-0, 7th in the World Weekly. Is that a sign? Are we going to pack Cristiano Ronaldo? Is he our next purchase? I hope so. And with the rewards, I'm looking to make like 2 million coins, man. I feel so out of place. It is crazy, man. 40-0. And our monthly rank is, what are we on? 114. And there's a hashtag Ryan. He's 5th. Crazy. Where are we? Nan's Party Bag. 24th in the world monthly after 3 weeks. The consistency is there. We've got 2 more weeks. Let's pray. Pray for me right now. Just pray for me. Get those emojis in the chat, or no, not in the chat, in the comment section. We need 2 strong weeks, and then we're getting the icon and 44 red informed cards. Is it going to happen? Let me know. And I want to go and speak about my tactics and also the player instructions. Let's do it. So not every single player that we go out and purchase is going to work. And that's what you have to admit yourselves. Otherwise, if you're looking to force a player into your starting 11, it's going to impact your team in a negative way. And that's what I was feeling with Neymar. He's not bad. Definitely not bad, but if you're comparing him to what Alessandrini is able to do for me, he's stronger, he's quicker, he has a better shot, definitely has a better shot. So with Neymar being brought off the bench, it's good, but then again, do we really want to invest 470,000 coins in a sub? I know our team is absolutely stacked, but I just don't really feel like I have confidence in Neymar. Sometimes, in the 5 games or 6 games that I brought him on as a sub, I had the pace from him to spread the play, but I can just bring in any other player to do that. So we can use those coins a little bit better and look to bring in a Cristiano Ronaldo or even a Hullet. I don't know what I want to do with the team right now, but that is the problem that I found this weekend. So Neymar wasn't really used that much, and I'm going to look to keep hold of him, because if he gets an inform this Wednesday, his price of the non-inform will shoot back up because he's out of packs, and that's when I will sell the card. A lot of you want my custom tactics, and what I'm about to say is probably going to upset you. You're not going to be able to play exactly like me with these tactics. As simple as that. I play different to you, you play different to me, and there's no problem with that. But what I'm trying to say is, if you copy these exact tactics, it might work, it might not, so be aware of it. 65 speed is perfect. I tried 70, I tried 75, I tried 80. 65 speed on FIFA 18 for me is the perfect balance. Passing 54. The chance creation, sometimes you see that up at 60 for me, sometimes 55. It depends. If you want to get back into the game, I'd say up it to 60, because then what I find actually, your CDM start offering a little bit more support, but 55, I like the balance there because it allows me to play slow and then change the tempo in game. Shooting, still don't understand what that stat does, so I keep it at 75. Pressure 50, because I like to bring my players out anyway. Aggression 70. You'll see that when my opponent is in the middle of the pitch, I'll have Del Piero tracking back, Laurent Blanc Laurent Blanc on the right, Patrick Vieira on the left, you'll see them like coming together as a triangle, and that pinches my opponent's attack, and that's why I have it on 70. Sometimes that will affect you when your opponent is attacking the back four, because you'll have maybe your right back, your left back pushing in a little bit too much and you'll be exposed. For the most part though, if you play a switch properly, you can keep a strong defense using 70 aggression and then team with 44. So with the player instructions, I am very basic, really. I don't change too much. We have getting behind for the striker. Del Piero, I leave exactly as it is. Surprisingly, he's very strong when he tracks back and gets tackles in. I don't know if they just favour him because he's an icon, but it's really weird. Let me check actually what his strength is. His strength is 64, which isn't bad, and that's what I find with Alessandrini, because Neymar is fantastic on the ball, but when he's tracking back, he can't really break up the play for me. Alessandrini's strength is 67. What's Lozano's? And I think that's important, you know. Lozano's is 63. They're not weak players, and that's what I enjoy. And that's what it is really, discovering players that suit the way you want to play. Because yes, I openly admit, when my opponent is attacking me, I've got my attackers tracking back, and I put on the pressure that way. So that's what I do with Del Piero. So that's one of the reasons why I don't like to tell him to stay forward as such. And then you've got the two CDMs to stay back while attacking, and the two fullbacks to stay back while attacking. Yeah, I had that ready so I could show you exactly how I set out the team and what the squad is looking like. 3 hours remaining on the latest FUTMAS SBCs. Herrera looks fantastic, but you're needing an 85 rated team. Is it worth it? Probably not. You might as well save up coins and bring in maybe a Pogba or someone like that, or use those coins a little bit better than investing or locking in on an untradeable item. Luis Muriel looks worth it. What are you needing? An 84 rated side. The worry that I have is that I would never really use him in the weekend league because his composure stat is so low, and that's one of the reasons what put me off using Antonio, and that's why I didn't unlock him on the RTG, because I experienced him on my main account. He won me some games and he also missed some sitters, and that's just coming with the composure and his finishing. So Muriel does look amazing though for a cheapish side, alongside like Ben Yedder in like a 4-1-2-on-2. That would be pretty sweet. So if you have unlocked him, let me know if he's playing well for you, but I'm not going to do it for the RTG. On my main account I will. Buffel, useless, straight up. One of the worst cards probably that they could have released. As a cam, awesome if you got a position change, but as a left wing, so many other options. Martial, meta player, going to play a lot better. Daily FUTMAS SBC though, this is what we're going for. Easy. 4 leagues, 4 nation, well, maximum from the same league 4, max from the same nation 4, exactly gold, 1 premium players pack, a board pool to finish off today's episode. That would be sweet. The store right now for us is looking a little bit of a mess. It keeps redeeming all of the packs from the daily objectives, and I don't want to come in here because I know that it's going to bug out and open the ultimate team of the week pack. So let's ignore that. The pack to finish off today's episode is this one, and like I mentioned at the start of the video, if you can leave a like, no like target, just drop a like for the achievement of going 40-0, that'd be much appreciated. And probably in the next, well, not actually in the next couple of days, after the team of the week gets announced, we're going to be selling Neymar for, well, 400,000 plus. And then with all of the packs that we're going to be opening, well, Wednesday, you're going to be seeing a video at 8 p.m. for the new team of the week. Thursday, you're going to be seeing another team of the week, pack opening, top 100 rewards. It's going to be awesome. So you've got something to look forward to. Finishing off today's episode, premium gold players pack. I hope that, yeah, let's not open a team of the week, top 100. It's bad. The pack luck is being saved for tomorrow. I expect a Suarez, a Neymar in the same pack, million coins, 2 million coins. What would we do if we actually earn like 3 million coins on each pack? 6 million. Like, imagine if we're sitting on 6 million after that. I don't know if I would invest all of that into our main team or start like a second team and have some fun. We shall see. A lot is going to be happening on the Road to Glory account, so stay tuned, drop a like on the video, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Team out. Peace.